morning, everybody, and welcome to TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH, as we're getting ready for some Monday night girls basketball here on a beautiful, beautiful night here from Bushnell-Prairie City High School here in Bushnell, Illinois. My name's Wyatt Reed, as we are getting ready for the opening tip-off of a varsity-only game here tonight, as the Bushnell-Prairie City Spartans take on the Cyclones of West Prairie, and what promises to be a good matchup here. Two teams that, coming into this year, or this game, I should say, have been struggling a little bit this year, but they are very young rosters. A lot of girls are going to be returning in, the years 2025, 2026, and so there's a lot to be excited for. You see the future of these programs here, battling it out, getting some much-needed playing time here. And I'm excited to see how this one is going to play out. Honestly, this is one of the few times I've gotten to see either one of these teams here tonight. And we're excited to see how it plays out here on TSSR. I'm filling in for Chris here this evening, who is feeling a little under the weather. Chris, if you are joining us here this evening on the stream, feel better, my friend, and hope you get back to feeling 100% before too terribly long. Because, we've got Old Man Winter making an appearance here, it seems like, by the end of this week. So anyway, always good to be hanging out with you here, though, on TSSR, and we're about to get ready for the starting lineups and the opening tip here, as both teams have lined up here. I believe we are going to have the national anthem here, as we do have the varsity only. Again, it's a one game here tonight, varsity only, as the Bushnell-Prairie City Spartans, again, taking on the West Prairie Cyclones here this evening. We'll step aside, actually, and when we come back, we will have the starting lineups and the opening tip-off of this girls' game here. Bushnell-Prairie City High School, the Spartans take on the Cyclones. We'll be back after this on TSSR Game Time Live. Actually, hold on, before we sign off here. Oh, it's senior night here. We got the festivities here, so maybe we won't go anywhere here. Okay, so we are going to have those senior night festivities here. Abby Nelson, one of the seniors here for the Spartans.
Parents' names are Marlene and Gary Nelson, and her favorite memory was singing Happy Birthday to Andy at Buffalo Wild Wings. Congratulations, Abby, and thank you. Thank you for your dedication to Spartan basketball.
So there you have it here, the lone senior here on this Bushnell-Prairie City roster here, as Abby Nelson, number 25. I imagine she'll be in that starting lineup here once we announce these starting lineups here in just a matter of moments. We do have the national anthem now coming up, as we'll be back after this TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.
McDonough District Hospital provided such quality health care for us. As we delivered our first child, it was a no-brainer for us to come back for the delivery of our second, and we're very excited to have such a great staff that will be here for us. We could have walked in with the clothes on our back, and they would have had everything that we need, which I think is very important for the community.
The facilities are fantastic, state of the art, just put us at ease knowing that anything that she needed we were going to be able to get, and we couldn't ask for anything more.
And welcome back to TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH. Wyatt Reed on the call here this evening as we get ready to go here. A varsity-only contest here this evening on TSSR. We're happy to bring it to you here as we get ready for the starting lineups for first the visitors, the West Prairie side. wearing the black uniforms there with the white numbers, a little gray and white trim. Madeline Sullivan, number 2, first starter announced here for the Cyclones. And then we've got number 4, that is Madison McClure. All right, next up, number 10, that is Josie Hodges. Number 20, that was 21 is Peyton McGrew. And then number 24 is Ashlyn Kelly. I'm writing these down on my stat sheet. That's why I'm doing those long pauses here this evening. There we go. All right, so your starting lineup here, Madeline Sullivan, number 2. Number 4, Madison McClure. Josie Hodges, number 10. Number 21, Peyton McGrew. And number 24 is Ashlyn Kelly. That's your starting 5 here for the West Prairie Cyclones. And starting lineup here, the senior, number 25, Abby Nelson, making her way out there, the only senior on this Spartans roster. We see, give me the number here. That'd be number 11. That's Kendall McCleary. All right, next up here, that is number 14. That is Jersey Jones. Jules Krebs, number 20. Number 34, Justice Kleindenst, your last starter there for the Bushnell-Prairie City Spartans. So, Kendall and McCleary, number 11, Jersey Jones, number 14, Jules Krebs, number 20, Abby Nelson, number 25, Justice Kleindenst, number 34, starting 5 for the Spartans. Good to have you along. Getting ready for this one. Spartan Sports are brought to you by Devin Raleigh Shelter Insurance. We appreciate them for being our sponsor here, and good to have you with us. Feel free to get into the comments here this evening. Let us know who you're pulling for, where you're watching from, or just give us any 2 cents here this evening. We'll be happy to chat with you here as we move along this evening. Opening tip-off, Kleindenst out there, and also out there, number 21, Peyton McGrew for the Cyclones. As we're underway here, the Cyclones take it right to left here, winning the opening tip-off. As 4 quarters of action here. Again, this is a varsity-only contest as we got a whistle and a travel to start things off. Not the ideal start after getting the opening tip-off there for Ashlyn Kelly. Senior night here at Bushnell-Prairie City High School on the girls' side. Just the one senior here tonight, and there she is, number 25. That is Abby Nelson. Whoops. Messed up my scoreboard there. There we go. We're back underway here. 7:35 to go. Pass goes inside, down back outside. Here's Abby Nelson. Now back up top. Driving in right side. Stopping, trying to look inside for Kleindenst. Kleindenst had it for a moment and then lost possession. Got a whistle and a tie-up. And that'll be Spartan possession because they lost the opening tip-off there. So Spartan basketball inside to Kleindenst, who lays it up and in. Justice Kleindenst on the board here. Spartans with the early lead here, a 2-0 start. As that one goes inside, nearly tipped away. West Prairie with it now. Madeline Sullivan kicks it left side. Now back up top. Good ball movement here. Josie Hodges gets it back to Sullivan. Into the corner. There's a 3 on the way. That one is short by Ashlyn Kelly. And the rebound comes out. Here comes Abby Nelson. First minute gone by here. 2-0. Spartans with the lead. There's a 3. That's a deep 3. That one high up. That's an offensive rebound, though, for Kleindenst. As Jersey Jones gets it. That shot up, no good. Battle. Kleindenst comes away with another rebound. Free throw line. Kicks it right side. Driving. Puts up the shot. Jones, that one's no good. And the rebound into the hands of the Cyclones. That'll be a foul on the Spartans. First foul of the ball game here. 6.5 minutes to go. As the Spartans again picking up that first foul. Bringing it up the floor. Right side into the corner there. Madison McClure. That one tipped nearly out of play. Still battling for it on the baseline. And that is going to be another turnover for the Spartans. Some early turnover troubles for the Cyclones. 6:20 to go. Again, good to have you with us here this evening. 6:20, inside pass. They're starting it up here. Kendall and McCleary. McCleary gets it up top. Jules creeps into the corner. There's a three on the way. That one no good. Offensive rebound. Boy, offensive rebounding's been the story here early going. Rattling around. That one no good. Good look by McCleary. And a whistle. I think we got another foul. This one on the Spartans. That'll be a foul on Justice Kleindentz, who just picked up her second. Not the ideal start there for Kleindentz. But with the short roster on the Bushnell side, they're going to have to keep going to her. That one up and in and a foul. Nice inside pass. Peyton McGrew lays it up and in and one. Count the basket. Kendall McCleary picks up the foul. That is her first. Team's third already here in the early going as Peyton McGraw for the and one opportunity. That one rattles around and gets the roll. Peyton McGrew, 3 points here to start for the Cyclones. We got a whistle, a bump, and a foul called. Be a foul on Peyton McGrew. That's her first. Cyclones first. 3-2. Cyclones with the lead here. 5:45 to go. Into the corner. There's a three on the way for Nelson. That one's no good. That was a good look. And a rebound comes out. Here comes McClure. McClure coming the other way. Might have lost the handling there a little bit. Up top it goes. Top of the key. There's a three on the way. That one's up and good. Madeline Sullivan from deep. That was a deep shot there for Sullivan. She was wide open. Why not take it? A 6-2 start here after the Spartans scored the first basket of the ball game. That one's up and good. As Jules Krebs gets that one to go. Was waiting for the official word there. Didn't see who it was. Corner three on the way for West Prairie quickly the other way. That one's no good. Oh, running away all by herself off the rebound and missed the layup there. That's Kenlyn McCleary. Coming the other way. Here come the Cyclones. That one whistled out of bounds. Tipped last by the Spartans. Just under 5 minutes to go here. 4:56 to go, as a matter of fact. West Prairie had a 6-0 run after the opening basket by the Spartans. That was snapped just a moment ago here, so 6-4 our score. Corner three on the way. That one high off the backboard. That one's no good. Rebound comes out. Here comes Jules Krebs. Picks up her dribble. Kleindentz gets it right side. Back to Jersey Jones. A corner three on the way. That one no good. Rebound comes away. Here come the Cyclones. Cyclones coming the other way, all the way to the basket. Right-handed layup. That one's up and good. Peyton McGrew with 5 points here early for the Cyclones. 8-4 the score. West Prairie with the early lead. 4:19 to go here in the opening quarter. Going to the baseline right side. Kicks it back out. Getting it now to Krebs. Krebs is double teamed. Nice defense there by the Spartans, or the Cyclones, excuse me. Inside pass goes to Nelson. We got a whistle and a foul called. And that will be a foul on West Prairie. Peyton McGrew picks up her second, team's second, so it might be an interesting little chess match that we see here for both sides, dealing with one player with 2 fouls on each side. 8-4 the score. A corner three off the inbounds pass. That one no good. Battles around. Tipped out of play. Miley Chenoweth unable to get that one. But it will be Cyclone basketball. They'll bring it right to left as you look at your screen. Good to have you with us here. Into the corner it goes. Now back up top, Madeline Sullivan. Sullivan wide open. She'll take another shot. That one just missed the rim entirely. It goes out of play. 3:42 to go. And the Spartans will take over, moving left to right. Inbounds pass goes to Abby Nelson. Gets it up the floor, through the press, puts up the shot. That one no good. Trinity Williams into the game, number 23. Rebound comes out. Here come the Cyclones the other way. Right side Sullivan, cross-court pass. It goes to Kelly. Driving, right side. Into the corner. Had a look there for a moment. That one stripped and stolen away Kendallin McCleary takes it away. 2-on-3 the other way. Decides to slow it down. Smart call there. Williams, top of the key. Abby Nelson, a three. That one, no good. Good look by Nelson, the senior. 3:05 to go. Only senior on this roster here for the Spartans. 8-4. Got a whistle and a tie-up. Possession arrow will keep it here for the Cyclones. I gotta say, it's kind of nice to be able to see the possession arrow when I do games. Typically, I do a lot of games at Abingdon-Avon High School. So where we sit, we can't actually see the possession arrow. So you just have to take the word of the PA announcer. There's a right wing three on the inbounds pass. That one's up and good. It's Madeline Sullivan again. Oh, that's a beautiful stroke. As she gets that one to go, her second three. It's 11-4. Cyclones with the lead. Bringing it across the timeline. Here comes Kendallin McCleary. Kicks it back out. Nice save there, saving it from going out of play. Right wing three on the way. Tried to bank that one in. No good. As McCleary gets it left side to Jersey Jones. Here's Jones with it. 2.5 to go here in the opening quarter. Up top. Kicks it inside. Nice look to Kleindenst. Trying to get away with it there, and that is going to be another turnover. Miley Chenoweth loses it out of bounds. 2:18 to go here, opening quarter, as the Cyclones will bring it across the timeline here. Bringing it left side, Madeline Sullivan. She's got 6. She's going to try for another one. There's a deep three. Oh, she's feeling it here early. Madeline Sullivan. She's got 3 threes. 9 points for the for the Cyclones. It's a 10-point lead for the Cyclones over the Spartans here in this one. Gives me time to say this one brought to you by some of our great sponsors, some of those sponsors being JoJo's Gaming Parlor. JoJo's Gaming Parlor offering the best gaming experience in the McDonough County area. Stop in for a cold drink and a chance to take home a nice wad of cash while you're at it. Also on game nights, check out TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH Events on the big screen. Come join your friends at JoJo's, located at 776 North Cole Street in Bushnell. Cheer the Spartans on to victory. Spartans will have the basketball here, trailing by 10. It is a dominant run here. 14-4, starting this one up. Nice pass. There's Kleindenst, puts the shot up, no good. Offensive rebound, put back, no. Trinity Williams gonna go to the free throw line. Thank you. 1:56 to go. As Trinity Williams gonna go to the line. She will shoot 2 free throws here. After the foul on the Cyclones, that is the Cyclones' third here in the quarter, as that one rattles around and goes. Trinity Williams on the score sheet. Spartans snap a long scoreless drought. That was an 8-0 run by West Prairie. They've had an 8-0 run and a 6-0 run here today. Second one on the way for Williams. It's up. It's off the back rim. That one's no good. Battle around. Kleindenst gets it back. Well, she's been rebounding the ball really good here in the early going. Kicks it right side into the corner. That's a 2-pointer on the way. That one rattles out, no good. Offensive rebound. Kleindenst tried to put it back, and now she comes in and forces the tie-up. Possession arrow will keep it here. Boy, even though Kleindenst has 2 fouls, she is fighting, scrapping early here in this one. 14-5, 1:42 to go. Inbounds pass. Spartans will take over. Up top, it's Chenoweth. Gets it into the corner, right side. Jersey Jones saves it. Rocking the orange shoes here today. Jones with a little floater, no good. Offensive rebound. Kleindenst puts it back up and in. Oh, that's the 3 or 4 offensive rebounds Kleindenst had on that possession alone. Left wing 3 on the way, quickly the other way. That one too strong. Battle for the rebound. It's still battled, and it lost out of bounds. Cyclones turn it over. 1:15 to go, 14-7 our score. (14-7) the score. West Prairie with the lead, as losing that one out of play. Last touch by West Prairie. So it'll be Spartan basketball here. Again, these are 2 very young rosters here. Only 1 senior on the Bushnell-Prairie City side. Inside pass, Kleindenst kicks it right side. Williams with it on the baseline. Williams picks up her dribble, looking for help. Tipped out of play, last touch by the Cyclones. But again, you look at the Spartans, they've got a lot of players coming back. You've got a number of players on the West Prairie side. No seniors on their side either. So very, very young rosters. West Prairie is a little bit deeper if you look at the roster size, but Bushnell side, these are a lot of girls that have been getting a lot of minutes here this year. There's a jumper. That one's up and good. Jersey Jones gets it to go. Spartans back to within 5, 14-9. 37 seconds to go here in the opening quarter. Right side, that one's nearly stolen away. Nice play there defensively by McCleary. 14-9 into the corner. It goes to McClure. Baseline shot, that one no good. But a foul is called. That'll send the Spartans, or excuse me, that'll send the Cyclones back to the line. And Justice Kleindance just picked up her third. That is certainly no good for the Spartans, especially with how she's been rebounding the basketball. To the line shooting two, McGrew, misses the first. Peyton McGrew with 5. Madeline Sullivan's been shooting the lights out here. She's got 9 here in the early going. Peyton McGrew at the line, one more. On the way, it's up, and off the back rim, no good. Tipped out of play, last touched by West Prairie. So to be Spartan basketball, and it is a pretty good size run here. 5-0 burst for the Spartans after they trailed by 10. So they've cut the lead in half. 14-9, a bucket here would be huge going into the second quarter. Here comes Abby Nelson, gonna go all the way to the basket, missed the layup. Offensive rebound though, once again, Spartans put that one up. Another offensive rebound. Battle inside. That one taken away. Here's 8 seconds to go. Bringing it up the floor is Sullivan. Sullivan going to go all the way to the basket. Lays it up, no good, but a foul. And with 3.5 seconds to go, Madeline Sullivan going to shoot 2 free throws. Miley Chenoweth picks up the foul. Her first, team's 5th. And that will push the Spartans over the limit. As that one hits off the back rim, no good. So Kleindance is out and dealing with the foul trouble. Trinity Williams in. Who did I see came in for her? Miley Chenoweth, I believe, is who came in. That one also off the back rim, no good. Offensive rebound, put back, 3 seconds left, no good. Off another defensive rebound. That one by the Spartans, and that is how the quarter will come to an end. Very entertaining first quarter. 14-9 our score. We're back after this second quarter in just a moment on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.
At Western Illinois University, leathernecks don't just blend in. Our purple stands out. Our students are innovative, creative, and resilient. At WIU, there's limitless potential, with campuses in Macomb, the Quad Cities, and online. Visit wiu.edu/potential to become a leatherneck and get an education that stands out.
And welcome back to TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH. Wyatt Reed on the call as we're about to get things started here in our second quarter as the West Prairie Cyclones got off to a quick lead. They led 14-4, but the Spartans cutting that lead in half. They end the half on a 5-0 run. And we're about to start the second quarter here. 8 minutes to go on the clock. One game only here tonight, the varsity only game. Good to have you along. Feel free to get into that comment section once again. As Spartan Sports, once again brought to you by our good friends at Devon Raleigh Shelter Insurance. As we're underway here, start of that second quarter. Cross-court pass goes McClure. She drives, now kicks it back out. Swings it left side. Sullivan, that's her spot. She didn't shoot it, though. Has a couple of sports corner threes. There's a 3 on the way. That one off the back rim. That one's no good by McClure. Rebound comes out. Spartans will take over. Trinity Williams gets it to Abby Nelson. 7.5 to go here, second quarter. There's a 3! That one's up and good. Jules Krebs gets it to go. And the Spartans suddenly are down 2. An 8-0 run. There's a left wing three trying to get an answer. That one no good. Rebound comes out. Taking it away are the Spartans. They'll slow it down. Jules Krebs gets it left side. Backs down. That's Trinity Williams. Kicks it back out. Top of the key, a three for the lead. It's up and good. Jules Krebs gives the Spartans the lead. How about this run? 15-14, a takeaway. Here come the Spartans the other way. Right-handed layup. That one's no good. Rebound comes out to West Prairie. They'll take over. Here comes McClure. McClure goes to the baseline. Kicks it back out. Right side. Wide open. Why not? Oh, what an answer there. Madeline Sullivan. Another Sports Corner three. That one's up and good. It's 17-15. A three-point shootout here in this one. 17-15. 6:20 to go. Up top. Top of the key, another three on the way for the Spartans! Rattling it home! Jersey Jones! Spartans back in front by one. 18-17, left side, coming up on 6 minutes to go. Into the corner, McClure for three. That one too strong. Tipped around, last touched. Oh, wow, that one last touched by Bushnell-Prairie City. And West Prairie will take over. Chenoweth back out there. 6 minutes exactly. Here is Sullivan. Madeline Sullivan, step back three on the way. Oh, that one looked good off the fingertips. Battle for the rebound. Fought for, back up, no good. Another offensive rebound. Bodies everywhere. They'll take it back out. Sullivan swings it. Left side, McClure from the corner. Three on the way. That one up and good. Madison McClure gets an answer. Another three in this one, and the Cyclones back in front by two, 20-18, the score. Left side, here's Jersey Jones with it. Slings it, there's Abby Nelson. She'll shoot a three. That one too strong. Fight for the rebound, gets it back, it's Chenoweth. Chenoweth is bumped and fouled. 5:19 to go, that's the first foul here in the quarter. That'll be a foul on Madison McClure. Her first, team's first. What a ball game we're seeing here. As this one, a whole lot of fun here in the early going. Cyclones with that foul. Inside, and we got a whistle and a travel. Chenoweth walked with it. 5:17 to go here, second quarter. 20-18 is the score. Cyclones will bring it across the timeline, swinging it right side into the corner. There's McClure. She drives baseline, puts up a floater. That one's short. Rebound comes out. Jules Krebs will bring it across the timeline. Krebs picks up her dribble, kicks it right side. Nice little pump fake there. Driving, kicks it right side. Abby Nelson, corner three, too strong. And battle for the rebound, lost out of bounds. I don't think Jersey Jones thought she was going to get it. Next thing she knew, the ball was right there in her hands, lost it out of bounds. 4:53 to go. And by the way, this is all happening with Justice Kleindenst, easily the Spartans' best rebounder, at least from what I'm seeing here tonight. There's a three on the way. That one from the left side, it's up and good again. Madeline Sullivan's got 5 Sports Corner threes. It's 23-18. Here's Abby Nelson, slings it into the corner. Here is Jones, back to Nelson. Coming up on 4:20 to go. There's a jumper, right side, almost got the touch. Offensive rebound, put back, no, but a foul. 23-18 the score. Madeline Sullivan picks up the foul. Her first. Madeline Sullivan, by the way, with 15 points here in the first half. All from three. She had 2 free throws earlier. It might have been too close. 4:17 to go. Abby Nelson gets the first one. Her first point here on senior night. And that puts the Spartans back to within 4. It's 23-19. Second one on the way. Nelson. Oh, boy, that's a good shooting stroke right there. It's up and good. Hits the pair. It's 23-20. Into the corner. McClure kicks it right side. That's a 3 on the way. Oh, that one's no good. Battle for the rebound, won by Jules Krebs. A whistle and a tie-up. Possession arrow will give it to the Spartans. So the Cyclones with 2 fouls here as we're coming up on the halfway point of this second quarter. 4:03 to go here in the second. A nice pass inside. Oh, there's Nelson. Gets the ball back, though. That one no good. Krebs threw it to Nelson, but ended up getting the ball back. Here comes Sullivan. Madeline Sullivan with it left side. Step back. Now swings it right side. Here's Hodges into the corner. McClure a 3. That one too strong. Tipped out of play. Last touch by the Cyclones. So the Spartans will have another chance to tie this one or make it a 1-point game. Good back and forth we've seen here in the second quarter. Up top. Ooh, losing the handle with it. That is Jules Krebs. There's a turnover. I saw a few turnovers here in the early part of this ball game, but recently we haven't seen all that many turnovers. 3:33 to go here, second quarter. Swing that left side, Sullivan. Into the right corner, there's McClure. McClure drives, kicks it back up top. We got a whistle. And I don't know what that signal was from that official, but it'll be another turnover. I don't think it was a foul. Might have been a carry. Either way, it's turnover. As the inbounds play goes to Jersey Jones. Jones gets a screen from Krebs. And, losing her footing, able to somehow get the ball back are the Spartans. Driving the baseline, a little up and under. Nelson puts the shot up. That one's no good. Battle fought for, tie up. Possession arrow. And that'll give it to the Cyclones. Good battle on our hands here, folks. Good to have you along. 3:10 to go. We got a whistle. We got another timeout. I believe a second timeout called by the Cyclones. That is. They are down to 3 left here in this ball game. That'll give us time to let you know or tell you about some of our great sponsors. One of those sponsors being Raritan State Bank. Raritan State Bank Bushnell's branch, located at 360 South Green Street in Bushnell, offering full-service banking and loan services for all your banking needs. Come visit the bank, a friendly service, or call them 309-772-2345. Good luck to the Spartans. Raritan State Bank, an equal housing lender, and member FDIC. Also brought to you by Rosie's Pizza. Rosie's Pizza offering something for everyone with pasta, sandwiches, and, of course, pizza. Dine-in or carry-out, 458 East Main Street in Bushnell. They also deliver to Good Hope, Adair, and all points in between. For delivery, call 309-772-2101. Well, Rosie's Pizza don't sound too bad here this evening here as we are 3:10 to go here in the second quarter. Good battle on our hands. This was a 14-4 ball game early in the first half, and the Spartans came roaring back. They actually took the lead thanks to an 11-0 run, and then we've seen just back and forth 3 after 3 after 3 here in this quarter be made. Actually, I don't think – okay, we did have a couple of free throws, I believe. But outside of the free throws, we haven't seen – very many two-point baskets here in the second quarter. Nelson with the rebound after the miss from Sullivan. As getting it left side, here's Trinity Williams. There's the left side 3 on the way. Spartans for the tie. That one's no good. Battle, offensive rebound. Spartans got it. Tries to get it inside. Losing it out of play off the hands of Krebs. Spartans turn it over. 2:39 to go. And West Prairie will have it, looking to extend their lead. Again, it was 10 at one point. Spartans have come roaring back. Good fight from this young Spartans team. There's a 3 on the way. Corner 3, up and good again. Madeline Sullivan gets it to go. She has got 6 sports corner 3s. West Prairie with a 6-point lead. 18 first half points for Sullivan. Backs down, turnaround shot. Oh, that one tipped. They say that was a clean block. A lot of contact. Didn't get the call there. Here come the Cyclones with it. 2 minutes to go. Up top, there's Hodges. Kicks it left side. There's a 3 on the way. Ooh, that one no good. Offensive rebound. Put back. That one no good by McGrew. And a rebound comes out. Here come the Spartans. Picks up the dribble. McCleary kicks it left side. Here's Trinity Williams. Williams gets it to Nelson. Nelson lost the handle, but shooting it left side. There's a three on the way. Another three. Jules Krebs. She's into double figures. We got a whistle and a timeout by the Spartans. 3-point shootout, folks, indeed. Timeout for the Spartans. That'll give us some more time to chat about our sponsors. King Family Chiropractic, one of those sponsors with locations in Bushnell and Macomb, supporting sports. The 26-yard line is where they're going to mark him. They offer office hours in Macomb Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and in Bushnell on Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday. Set an appointment to call 309-837-MY-DC. They also perform DOT CDL physicals for just $85. This one also brought to you by the good folks at M&B Furniture, Bushnell's only furniture store. M&B Furniture, a mainstay in the community, offers free delivery within 40 miles for everything you need to furnish your new home or replenish an old one. Stop in and see the fine folks, 41 West Main Street in Bushnell, or find them on Facebook, Instagram, or on their website, www.mnbfurnitureinc.com. You can also call them, 309-772-2111. All right, here we go. After the timeout, 26-23. There's a jumper from the free throw line. Tried to get a quick answer there. Are the Cyclones. 3 people on their team came back for that one. There's a jumper from the corner. That one's no good. Rebound tipped into the hands of Nelson. Here comes Abby Nelson. 1:15 to go. Nelson into the corner. There's a jumper. That's a 2 on the way. Tried to bank it in. No good. Off the back of the rim. Fought for. Kleindent's back into the game. What do you know? She gets another offensive rebound. Nelson, corner 3 for the tie. It's no good. 1 minute to go here in the first half. 26-23 our score. Bringing it up the floor. Kicks it right side. McClure. That one blocked away. Chenoweth with the block. Spartans able to close out on that one. Here's Trinity Williams, kicks it. Abby Nelson, 45 seconds to go. Nelson inside, puts a little right-handed floater, banking that one up and in. Abby Nelson makes it a 1-point game. Here come the Spartans. There's McClure with it, losing the handle. That one tipped out of play. Last touch by West Prairie. And the Spartans, they've got a chance to take the lead going into half. With how this game started, who saw this one coming? 14-4. West Prairie got off to a hot start, but this Spartan team, young as they are, they have fought back and losing that one out of play. It's going to be a turnover. Oh, you're going to say that one was last tipped by West Prairie. Okay. I thought they originally said it was the Spartans, but they must have pointed to a Cyclone. And saving that one from going out of play. Kleindentz has it now, right side, up top to Chenoweth. Back to Kleindentz, 13 seconds to go. Running the baseline, a little up and under. Oh, and she walked with it. Oh, I didn't think she'd think it would open up that clear for her. 10 seconds to go. Here come the Cyclones. Chance to add on to their 1-point lead. Into the corner, here's McClure. 5 seconds left. Top of the key, a 3 on the way. Might have got away with a walk there. That one no good. Fight for the rebound. Offensive rebound for the Cyclones, but that is going to end our first half. What a first half we've got, folks. We got a 3-point shootout here in Bushnell as the Cyclones lead this 26-25 as Madeline Sullivan, the star of the show so far for West Prairie. She has got 18 first half points, all from 3-point land. That's pretty wild, but it's still a close ball game. This Spartan team not going anywhere. We'll take a break. We'll actually listen to some words from our sponsor, our title sponsor, MDH. Of course, they're the reason that we're here on TSSR. And Dwayne's sitting down with the fine folks from MDH, so we'll hear what they have to say. We'll come back. We'll take a look at the numbers. We'll get you ready for the second half. As we're back after this, TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.
And welcome back to halftime with Joanna Edson. Joanna, you've been at MDH since 2010. Is that what you said to me earlier?
Correct.
So what do you do here at MDH?
I'm Director of Behavioral Health and Psychiatry.
Okay. Director of Behavioral Health and Psychiatry. You're relatively new to the director role.
Correct.
But you've been here for several years. What have you done to get to this point?
I started out as a after-hours crisis worker and then was hired full-time 2 years later, so 2012. And then I was a therapist until I took the director position.
So what is it that's kept you at MDH? Obviously, if you've stayed as long as you have, there's something about MDH that keeps you here and makes you feel like you're doing something special. What is that?
I always wanted to work at MDH. I started, I actually have 2 masters after my first master's. I got in community health education. I wanted to come work here as a health educator, but nurses were getting hired for those positions. And so I had to take a different route. So then I worked for Teen Parent Services, and I started a homeless shelter and ran that for 11 years. Went back to school and got my master's of social work, and then I ended up here.
So you've taken a roundabout road to get to MDH. So if you've always wanted to work at MDH, what was it about MDH that made you want to come here?
I don't know. I just like the hospital vibe.
As the director now, you've been here, you've worked outside the hospital before you came to the hospital. You've worked in the hospital. Do you think that well-rounded, I should say, experience will allow you to do your job as a director a little bit better?
I believe all things happen for a reason. So there was a reason I wasn't hired all those years ago. It gave me opportunities to do things that I always wanted to also do, which was open a homeless shelter. There was a time when I was working for Teen Parent Services where I was running into a lot of homeless teens who also were either pregnant or had babies, and some of them were living with me. So we moved towards opening a shelter so they would have housing. And I was there for 11 years, which gave me a lot of insight into people and services in the community and how to help people. My desire to go back to school for my master's of social worker was to kind of help people at a deeper level, a more permanent level, help them figure out what keeps them getting into situations that are not good for them.
All right. Behavioral health, you see people at their worst times a lot of times. I mean, the hospital is a physical problem issue, but also behavioral health, you see them at their worst times on the mental side of things too. How do you deal with that kind of stuff on a regular basis, and how does MDH help the people that you guys have to deal with on that level?
I think that all of the other jobs helped me develop really good boundaries. I think we have to do what we can, which is not fix everything. And in this situation, a lot of times you're getting them to the next step. So if there's an emergency, you're getting them through that emergency and then going to find a different place for what's the next step that's going to work best for them. Same with mental health. If they come in crisis, we're going to help them get to work through whatever is emergent and then figure out, do they need counseling, hospitalization? Where do we need to have them go next?
Okay, Joanna, we talked about you have you've been a part of the community for a long time, and one of the new things at MDH is the Children's Play Therapy Room. Can you touch on that a little bit before we head back to the second half?
Sure. The play therapy room is something that I've wanted to do for a while. I've been doing sand tray therapy with kids, which is a way for them to work through their trauma or problems in a way that they don't have to use words. And I always, to do it well, you have to have a special room and it has to be set up a certain way. And I had planned to do it a few years ago, and then COVID hit, and then we had, so it just got delayed. When I took over as director, there was a room available, and the former director said, "Why don't you do your play therapy room that you've been wanting to do for a while?" And it started from there, and the foundation office helped us put supplies in there, and we also had a lot of toys and things that we already used in other offices. So it's a beautiful room. Kids are loving it. And it's making a huge difference.
And one of the cool things, there's no electronics in there, right?
Correct.
And there's a reason for that, I'm sure.
It's set up and designed just to be very peaceful and calming and quiet.
All right, we'll be back with the second half right after this.
Since 1958, McDonough District Hospital has proudly served the residents of West Central Illinois. We've built new facilities, hired highly trained, experienced, and caring medical staff members, and expanded our service offerings to meet your healthcare needs, all while providing the best possible patient experience. Let us show you why McDonough District Hospital is your community healthcare partner, growing our legacy one patient at a time.
At Western Illinois University, leathernecks don't just blend in. Our purple stands out. Our students are innovative, creative, and resilient. At WIU, there's limitless potential, with campuses in Macomb, the Quad Cities, and online. Visit wiu.edu/potential to become a leatherneck and get an education that stands out.
And welcome back, TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH. Wyatt Reed on the call as we get ready for the second half of action. We are at the half as the West Prairie Cyclones leading the Bushnell-Prairie City Spartans here at Bushnell-Prairie City High School, 26-25. What a great ball game we've seen, though. Some great shooting displays from both sides, really, but especially from West Prairie and one Miss Madeline Sullivan, who leads all scorers after the first half with 18 points, all of which have come from three-point range. Sports Corner threes are lighting up here this evening, so we've seen 6 threes from Sullivan alone. Then you got Madison McClure, who added in another 3. So West Prairie, I mean, they're going up against a zone of Bushnell-Prairie City, and you know, with a limited roster that Bushnell-Prairie City has, that's kind of the only option they have to do defensively is run a zone. And that's the way you beat a zone, is by hitting threes. And West Prairie's hit 7 threes in the first half, and that's how they have this 1-point lead. 5 points also going to Peyton McGrew in that first half as well. So 18 for Madeline Sullivan, 5 points for Peyton McGrew, and 3 points for Madison McClure. For Bushnell-Prairie City, their leading scorer was Jules Krebs, who hit a number of threes. She hit 3 threes in that first half. So Krebs doing pretty good from range, finishing with a team-high 11 points. 5 points for Jersey Jones, 4 points for Abby Nelson, 4 points for Justice Kleindienst, and 1 point for Trinity Williams. And those are your scoring numbers here for both sides. As we sit here, 26-25 the score. And folks, we've still got a little bit more action to go, as this one not quite over yet here. 2 more quarters. Again, this is the only game of the night here from Bushnell-Prairie City High School. Varsity only. And we're about ready to get the third quarter of action underway. Good to have you with us. Feel free to get into the comments. Let us know where you're watching from, who you're pulling for here this evening. Give us some of your reaction to some of the action that we've seen so far. We've seen quite a bit of action. We hope for more action here as we get ready to start this second half. Third quarter about to get underway. Again, good to have you with us here. It is senior night. One senior on the Bushnell-Prairie City roster. That is Abby Nelson, number 25. She had 4 points in that first half on senior night. Bringing it up the floor, Spartans will take over. Nice pass to Nelson, who is tripped and fouled. So that'll be an early foul on the Cyclones. And Madeline Sullivan going to pick up the foul. That is her second. Had Justice Kleindienst in the first half dealing with some foul trouble, but overall, not too many people dealing with too much foul trouble here. Apologies, trying to fix my microphone here. As there's a nice pass inside, laying that one up and in. Jules Krebs gets it to go. And the Spartans now have the lead once again. 7.5 minutes to go. Madison McClure for 3. That one no good. And another rebound. Here come the Spartans the other way. Oh, my goodness. We got a whistle and a bump and a foul called. Madeline Sullivan picks up 2 fouls quickly here in this second half. Tell you what, my headset has really been a little finicky with me here. Abby Nelson, turnaround shot. That one's no good. Battle for the rebound. Tip out of play. Last touch by the Cyclones. All right, I think we got it all squared away now. I don't know what happened. I didn't even touch it. It went a little cuckoo on me. Here's Klein Dents, right side, back to Nelson. Coming up on the first minute gone as the shot up, no good. We got a whistle. Foul called. Justice Klein Dents going to go to the line. Spartans leading by 1 here, 27-26. I didn't hear who that foul was on, but that is already the 3rd foul on West Prairie as a whole. And starting to run into a little bit of foul trouble. You might have the Spartans shooting a lot of free throws here in this 3rd quarter as that one's up and good. Kleindentz gets it to go. Lead is up to 2. Spartans' biggest lead they've had here in this ball game is 2. This is the biggest lead you're looking at here. That one off the back rim and got the shooter's touch. Got it to go. 29-26. Kleindentz goes 2 for 2 from the line. Right side, and he gets it up top. Now back to the left side. Here's Hodges, a little close elbow jumper. That one's up and good. Josie Hodges gets on the score sheet with a basket there, 29-28. 6:45 to go here, 3rd quarter. Step back, there's a 3 on the way. Trying to get that one to go, no good. Battle fought for. That was a shot by Krebs, by the way. Quickly the other way. Sullivan saves it from going out of play, but it's tipped, stolen away. Here comes the Spartans the other way as battling it up right side. Kendall and McCleary. Haven't heard her name here much since getting an early foul here in this one. Jumper from the corner. That 3 is no good. Offensive rebound. And that one, Jersey Jones comes away with it, and she's whistled and fouled. Shout out to Cheyenne for helping me out with that foul there earlier. Ashlyn Kelly picking up the foul there earlier for West Prairie. They are now up to 4 fouls. Inside pass, Abby Nelson on the inbounds pass, puts up the right-handed shot. That one no good. Appreciate you there, Cheyenne. Kicks it into the corner. 3 ball on the way for McClure. That's been her spot. That one's no good. Offensive rebound, put back. That one no good. Tipped around, fought for. Sullivan comes away with it and missed the layup. Fight for the rebound. Whistle and a tie-up. Possession arrow will give it to the Cyclones. 29-28 the score. 5:48 to go here in the 3rd quarter. Inside pass, inbounds pass, I should say. Kicks it into the corner. Hodges swings it right side. McClure, 3 on the way. That one off the rim, tipped around, and it's going to be Spartan basketball. He didn't point, he just said the jersey color. Yeah, you got your hand up. You might as well just point which direction. Like, I get it. It's easier just to say the jersey color, but I haven't seen too many officials do that. But first time for everything. Abby Nelson gets that one to go and 1. Nelson takes it right to the rack, through the contact, gets it to go and 1. Ashlyn Kelly picks up her 3rd, team's 5th. Spartans are in the bonus for the last 5:28 here this quarter. This could be a turning point here in this ball game as Nelson goes for the and 1. Can't get it to go. Got her own rebound back. Nice pass. That shot up. Oh, and a walk is called on Miley Chenoweth. Otherwise, she had an easy basket there. We got a whistle. We got a timeout called as West Prairie wants to talk this over. We got a good ball game on our hands, folks, here. 31-28 is the score. That'll give us some time to chat about some of our sponsors here. Farmers and Merchants State Bank of Bushnell. For over 100 years, Farmers and Merchants State Bank of Bushnell has been servicing the local community's needs for personal and business banking, as well as home and agricultural lending, and its trust department. Stop by the main branch, 484 East Main Street, or their drive-up facility on Cole Street to learn more. F&M is a member FDIC and an equal housing lender. Good to have you with us here as this one has been an entertaining one 31-28 the score. Sullivan turns around, kicks it into the corner. There's Hodges from the elbow. She gets that one to go. Josie Hodges with 4 points, all in the second half. And the Cyclones are back to within 1. It's 31-30. Left side. Driving, here comes Chenoweth. Kicks it back out, pump fake, kicks it back to Chenoweth. Drives the baseline, a little double team on her, no good. Offensive rebound, Kleindentz puts it back, no. Offensive rebound, Nelson. And another rebound, this one into the hands of Madeline Sullivan. Sullivan bringing it up the floor, 4:45 to go here. We're tied at 31. They must have added an extra point. Step back three on the way, Madeline Sullivan. She's got another one. Sullivan has 21 points, all from the three-point line. I had a score malfunction there, so this is the correct score here according to the scoreboard here. I think they counted Hodges' jumper for a 2. They originally counted it as a 2. Instead, it was a 3 for West Prairie. So West Prairie is back in front. Sullivan with 21. Nice pass inside. A lot of contact, no call. McCleary shot blocked away. Here come the Cyclones the other way. Here's Sullivan with it. Gets it right side to Hodges. Backs down. Here's Hodges again. Free throw line into the corner. There's McClure. Lost the handle of it. It's taken away. Here comes Jersey Jones. Jones has got it, 4 minutes to go. 34-31. What a ball game we've seen so far here. Here's Abby Nelson gets close. That one off the back rim, no good. Battle for the rebound. Fought for and taken away by West Prairie. They'll bring it back the other way. Coming quickly. Kicks it into the corner. Just a little too quickly. Throws it out of bounds. Out of the reach of Madison McClure. And I believe the Spartans will have possession. Maybe not. Oh, they say the Spartans tipped it out. Spartans head coach Corey Schwartz does not agree with that call. 3:37, I turned over and looked, and he was just shaking his head. No, sir. Inside pass, turnaround shot. Had one up and good. Peyton McGrew, who hasn't scored since early in the first half. She's up to 7 points now. And suddenly, the lead is back up to a 5-point lead. 36-31. That shot is off. Offensive rebound comes to Jersey Jones. Inside look. That one's up and good. Justice Kleindentz gets it to go. Spartans back to within 3. 36-33. Under 3 minutes to go. Up top, Madeline Sullivan, right side to Josie Hodges. Hodges takes it all the way to the basket, lays it up and in. Hodges with 7. Lead back up to 5, 38-33. Inside, shot up, Abby Nelson. That one's no good, but foul called. It'll be more free throws. McGrew picks up her 3rd foul. Obviously, over the limit are the Cyclones. So that'll lead to 2 shots for Abby Nelson. Had 2 free throws earlier from the line. First one on the way. It's up, and it's good. Abby Nelson with 7. Spartans have got 3 different players with at least 7 points here tonight. Jules Krebs leading the way with 13 points, 38-34. Nelson on the way with her 2nd. It's up and good. Nelson 2 for 2 once again from the line. And it is 38-35. What a ball game we're seeing here. Down to a 3-point game, 2.5 minutes to go. Inside pass, that one blocked away, but a foul called. Oh, and Trinity Williams can't believe it. She turned around, jaw almost hit the floor. Trinity Williams with the foul. That is the first foul on the Spartans here in this quarter. To the line, Peyton McGrew, first one on the way. Oh, tried to bank that one in. It's no good. 2:29 to go here in the third, 38-35. McGrew with 7 points. One more upcoming here from the line, looking to get that 8th point, and that one didn't even hit the rim. So they'll reset. Spartans with the basketball. Lily Griffiths into the game, number 10 for Bushnell-Prairie City. As that one's tipped, stolen away. Here comes Josie Hodges the other way. A whistle and a foul called. It'll be on the floor. It's not the worst thing in the world there for the Spartans, unless they called it a shooting foul. That'll be the second foul on the Spartans here in this quarter. I think that was Griffiths, who's fresh into the ball game. I think she just picked up the foul. Kicks it out, Sullivan, left side, pump fake, steps back, 3-ball on the way. That one off the rim, no good. Tipped around, offensive rebound. Cyclones will reset. Here's Sullivan. She drives right side, inside pass, backing down. Keeley, that shot, or Kelly, excuse me. Got a whistle, another foul called on the floor. And suddenly the Spartans are trying to catch up with West Prairie on the number of fouls here in this quarter. They're up to their third. Gets the ball right side, Sullivan. Sullivan gonna go all the way to the basket and lays that one up off the back rim, no good. Fight for the rebound, a whistle and a tie-up. Possession arrow will keep it here. 1:59 to go here in the third. As getting ready for it once again. Here's Sullivan all by herself. Surprised she didn't shoot it. Here's McClure backing down. Nice extra pass, right-handed layup, gets it to go and a foul. Peyton McGrew, what a basket and one. Jules Krebs picks up the foul. That is the team's fourth. And that will send Peyton McGrew to the line for one more. McGrew now with 9 points after that basket. Second for the free throw. The and one is no good. Rebound, Trinity Williams. Williams gets it across the timeline, and a miscommunication, a steal. West Prairie coming the other way. Sullivan, 1-on-4. She's going to slow it down. Now she'll shoot from the corner. 3 on the way, off the rim, no good. Fight, offensive rebound. Left side, 3 on the way. That one also no good. Another offensive rebound. Oh, a late whistle is called. Peyton McGrew hit the deck. And Jules Cripps picks up her second, team's fifth, and that will send Peyton McGrew to the line, where she'll try to get into double figures. First free throw is up and good, so McGrew now officially into double figures. 41-35 is the score. Cyclones with a 6-point lead. They've led by as much as 10 here tonight, as that one rattles around. Goes in. McGrew goes 2 for 2. And the Spartans suddenly down 7, looking for an answer. Trinity Williams with it, left side. Kicks it back out, stolen away. Sullivan taking over this game here defensively. Here she comes the other way, lays that one up, no good. Another foul called. And Madeline Sullivan, gonna go to the line. Sullivan, by the way, is only a junior, so she'll be back next year for these Cyclones, which has got to be some good news. I mean, this girl can play. She's been very impressive here this evening, as that shot no good. Great shot from three-point land especially. She's got 21 points. Struggled a little bit from the free throw line here. She's 0 for 3 here tonight, but as I said earlier, I think it's just too close to the basket. She's so good, so far away from the basket. Second free throw on the way, it's up and good. And there she goes, shutting me right up. As she should. That basket is up and good. 43-35. And suddenly the lead starting to grow a little bit. That one thrown right away, right into the hands of Sullivan. She'll go all the way to the basket. Right-handed layup. Gets it to go. Madeline Sullivan taking over this game. The lead is suddenly up to 10. Whistling a timeout for the Spartans, as they are down to 3 timeouts left. West Prairie's down to 2. It is a full timeout. That'll give us some time to chat about some of our sponsors. Let's talk about Heil Enterprises. Heil Enterprises and Heil Trucking can take your product down the road, near or far, and also offer top-notch heavy-duty truck and trailer repair. Second generation business continuing to grow. Continue to support the BPC athletics. Stop by and see Danny or Travis at Route 41, South of Prairie City, or call them 309-775-3333. This one also brought to you by the good folks at McDonough District Hospital. McDonough District Hospital athletic trainers in the MDH Rehabilitation Center with locations in Bushnell and in Macomb, providing expert help to Spartan student athletes in the prevention, care, and rehabilitation of athletic injuries. Learn more at mdh.org. McDonough District Hospital, more than a hospital care, a hospital caring. Good to have you with us here as we're in the third quarter, 58.4 seconds to go. Suddenly, West Prairie has grown this, ballooned this lead up to a 10-point lead. It is a 7-0 run, dating back to this game being 38-35 just a few minutes ago. It's not been very long that this run has been going here for West Prairie. A lot of steals, especially by Madeline Sullivan. She's been very impressive here tonight. She's got 24 points in the contest. Here's Abby Nelson, the senior, into the corner. There's a three on the way, trying to get a big answer. That one is no good by Krebs. Rebound, Sullivan somehow saved it from going out of bounds. Here comes Sullivan the other way. Leading the run, that one's no good. Rebound comes out, Spartans have got it. 2-on-2 the other way, going all the way to the basket, right-handed layup, gets it to go. Kendall McCleary, her first basket here in the ball game. And that ends that run of 7-0. Coming the other way quickly, though, right-handed layup. Josie Hodges gets it to go. Hodges has got 9. Back to a 10-point lead. 12 seconds to go here in the third. Nelson with it left side. Gets it to McCleary. Now back to Nelson. Left wing three on the way. Banks it home with 3 seconds to go. Abby Nelson in double figures, and that'll end our third quarter. What a ball game we are seeing. A three-point shooting display unlike anything we've ever seen. 47-40 our score. We go to the fourth. We're back after this. TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.
My experience with McDonough District Hospital was amazing. I have a lot of allergies, complicated by nasal problems. And the procedure I had is Vive Air. Dr. Sparks was incredible.
The Vive Air procedure is a radiofrequency ablation procedure. She no longer has to do any medications to breathe, so she gets much more restful night's sleep. And a short little office procedure, and have somebody that feels like it's totally changed their life means the world.
It's a permanent improvement on the quality of your life.
And welcome back to TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH. Wyatt Reed on the call. Fourth quarter of action about to get underway here as the Cyclones of West Prairie leading this girls basketball game over Bushnell-Prairie City. Great matchup, though, we're seeing 47-40. A lot of three-pointers here in this ball game, specifically by Madeline Sullivan. She has got 7 of them as she leads all scorers with 24 points. After 3 quarters of action, she's still got 1 quarter to go. She could really have a good night here tonight. But Abby Nelson on senior night banking a 3 home just moments ago. So we are still far from over here in this one. Nelson with it, just underway here, start of the fourth quarter. McCleary with it inside to Kleindent. She'll back down, a whistle and a foul called. West Prairie picking right up where they left off, picking up a lot of fouls early on. That's Peyton McGrew's 4th. That could be a problem here for West Prairie. As Kleindent's from the free throw line. Oh, she got the shooter's touch. Justice Kleindent's gets it to go. As quickly the other way, there's a 3 on the way for McClure. That one's up and good. Madison McClure from 3. And the lead is back up to 8. Boy, if it's not been Sullivan, McClure's having a good night shooting from 3 as well. She's got a couple of threes. There's a 3 on the way. That one no good. Fight, offensive rebound. Saved by Kleindent. Back up top. Spartans will reset. Swings it back out right side. Here is Krebs. Now Jersey Jones with it. Into the corner, back to Krebs. Inside pass, looking for Kleindent. It's tipped and stolen away. 6:50 to go here in the fourth, 50-42. Bringing it the other way, kicks it into the corner. McClure, another 3 on the way. Back-to-back threes, Madison McClure. Sports Corner threes, and the Cyclones have their biggest lead here in the ball game. 53-42, Abby Nelson inside pass, turnaround shot. That one, oh boy, almost got the shooter's touch by Jersey Jones. Here comes Madeline Sullivan the other way. 1-on-2, she'll go to the basket anyway. Missed the layup. Offensive rebound, put back no. McGrew had the look. We got a whistle, and I believe a foul is called. It'll be on Justice Kleindienst. That'll be her fourth. Kleindienst will pick up her fourth foul. That's the team's first here in the quarter.
Into the Cyclone lineup, number 25, Allie Hendricks.
Oops. Inside pass, that one's tipped, stolen away. Abby Nelson's got it. As that one, a whistle out of play. It'll be a foul, I believe, on West Prairie, so they pick up their second foul. That is indeed the call. 6:06 to go here, fourth quarter. Here comes Abby Nelson. Whistle. Are they going to call another? They called another foul. Wow, that is a quick whistle. As that foul is on, I believe it's Madeline Sullivan. Third foul. As we got a whistle. We had a horn sound, but.
Cyclone foul charge number 2.
Okay, they wanted to make sure that they got the official foul correct. It was on Madeline Sullivan. That is her third. Team's third here in the quarter. Spartans could live at the free throw line. We got another foul called. That is on Josie Hodges. Her third, team's fourth. Boy, the fouls are accumulating quickly here, much like the snow, I think, that we're expecting later this week. That one tipped, able to save it. It's Jersey Jones. Here's Jules Krebs with it, up top. Nelson swings it right side. Gets it to McCleary. McCleary inside pass to Kleindienst. Back out, here's Jones, a little hook shot, and that one no good. Offensive rebound, Kleindienst no good, as that one's tipped out of play. And it will be Cyclone basketball. (53-42), an 11-point lead. Biggest lead of the ball game here for West Prairie. Spartans have had their chances here, and they still got a chance. They've been able to go on runs here in this ball game. Got a whistle and a timeout called. West Prairie down to one timeout. 30-second timeout. That'll give us enough time to chat about another one of our sponsors. How about Western Illinois University? At Western Illinois University, Leathernecks don't just blend in because purple stands out. At WIU, there's limitless potential, that is, with campuses in Macomb, the Quad Cities, and online. Visit wiu.edu/potential to become a Leatherneck and get an education that stands out. Also brought to you by Midwest Ice. Do you need ice for your upcoming event? Look no further. Midwest Ice has you covered. Midwest Ice is Central Illinois' newest ice delivery system. We deliver ice directly to your event. Call Blaine Wrench, 309-351-8192 for a quote today. Boy, what a ball game we're seeing here. A shooting masterpiece here for Madeline Sullivan. She's got 24 points here in this ball game, 7 3-point baskets. And here in the fourth quarter, we're seeing Madison McClure really start to turn it up. She's got a couple of threes. How many threes does West Prairie have here tonight? They've got 7. There's 10. 11 threes on the day for West Prairie. I mean, the shooting display that we're seeing from the Cyclones is just spectacular. Spartans have hit their fair share of threes here in this one as well. I'll have to take a look at the final numbers once we wrap this one up. Sullivan with it, left side, gets it to Hodges. They're playing a little catch back and forth, telling the Spartans to push a little bit here as they're currently set up in a, let's say, a 1-2-2 zone, it looks like. Abby Nelson with it, guarding her up top. Looks like West Prairie happy to just play keep away here. We got a whistle. Oh, a travel is called. That's going to be a turnover. Josie Hodges Can't believe the call. Haven't seen a ton of turnovers, like I said earlier in the ball game here, which is good, clean basketball here. Like to see teams just battle it out here. Make or miss shots. Make that the game. Don't want to see a lot of turnovers. There's a three on the way. Nelson, that one's no good. Whistle and a foul, though, is called, and Abby Nelson is going to go to the line for three. Fouling a jump shooter. Not ideal. If you are the Cyclones with the lead. First one on the way, no good by Nelson. All right, now I'm all good to go here. Abby Nelson, second one on the way, no good. Nelson's been pretty good at the line here tonight, but 0 for 2 in this instance. When you get three of them, though, going 1 for 3, you kind of feel like that's a missed opportunity. That one's up and good. Nelson did get that one to go. She's at 12 points, leads back down to 10. 4:35 to go here in the fourth. 10-point lead here for the Cyclones. Right side. Spartans got to play a little stingy defense here down the stretch. Nelson tried to go for the steal. Whistling a foul called. And that will be the second foul. That'll be on Abby Nelson, her first, team second. Trinity Williams back into the ball game. She'll check in for Justice Kleindentz, who has 4 fouls here in this game. So trying to protect her a little bit here with 4:20 to go here in the fourth. Sullivan gets it left side. Hodges. Good defense coming out on her. Ashlyn Kelly, nice pass to the baseline. McClure puts up the shot, gets it to go. Madison McClure with the basket. And the lead is up to 12, biggest it's been here so far for the Cyclones. Up top, McCleary kicks it back out. Krebs. Inside pass to Trinity Williams. Good ball movement here by the Spartans. 3:50 to go. Baseline pass, extra pass, puts that one up. Williams missed the easy shot, no good. Rebound comes out to Madeline Sullivan. Might have rushed that shot a little bit there. 55-43. With 3:30 to go here in the fourth. Spartans trying to double team the ball as much as they can. Here's McClure with it, gets it inside. Now back outside. Got a whistle and a 3-second call on West Prairie. Peyton McGrew. I mean, West Prairie is just trying to play keep away, but they can't get out of their own way. They've turned it over a couple of times here in the last couple of possessions. Here's Abby Nelson going to the basket, missed the layup, offensive rebound. Kicks it back out. Trinity Williams tried to split the double team. A lot of contact, no call. There's a jumper. Jones banks that one home. Jersey Jones with 7 points. Leads down to 10. 55-45. Here is the score. 2:50 to go. Student section trying to cheer on the Spartans. Abby Nelson coming out playing defense. That one's tipped. That one nearly stolen away. It is stolen away. Jones, a right wing three on the way. That one off the rim, no good. Gets her own rebound back. Falling to the ground. That one's blocked. And a battle for it. A whistle and a foul is called. 2:32 to go here in the fourth. And the Cyclones will have the basketball. Jules Krebs picks up the foul. Third foul on Krebs. Third foul for the Spartans here in this quarter. 55-45, 2.5 to go here in the fourth. Madeline Sullivan brings it up the floor. Sullivan across the timeline. And now here comes West Prairie to likely just try to play a little keep away. Ooh, a lot of contact there, no call. McCleary kicks it. Here's McClure, 2:10 to go. Something you can do here in the state of Illinois for at least a couple more years, as there's a whistle and a foul. That'll be the fourth foul on the Spartans. See who that foul is on. Hockey-style substitution. Kendall McCleary, picks up the foul, her third, team's fourth. So Lily Griffiths checked into the ball game. Kleindent's back into the game as well, and I believe Abby Nelson's back into the game. 2 minutes exactly here. A whistle and a foul called. Abby Nelson picks up the foul, as looks like the Spartans are going to try to play the foul game here. With West Prairie playing keep away, that's not the worst idea in the world. But again, here in a couple of years, won't be able to play keep away anymore once they get the shot clock here in the state of Illinois. That is going to be a welcome sight to basketball, I feel like. First one was no good. Second one on the way. Sullivan gets it to go. She's got 25 here tonight. Cyclones back in front by 11, 56-45. Here come the Spartans quickly the other way. Kicks it. Jumper from the corner. Rattles it home. Miley Chenoweth on the score sheet. It's 56-47. A whistle and a foul called. And they will indeed play that foul game, which West Prairie hasn't shot the ball extremely well from the free throw line. So again, this isn't the worst idea in the world with 1:46 to go here in the fourth. First one up coming for Josie Hodges. Hodges got the shooter's touch on that one, though. She's now in double figures. And it's 57-47. 1:46 left. Second one on the way. Hodges can't get that one to go. Offensive rebound. That's a big offensive rebound for West Prairie. They'll try to play some more keep away here. We'll see when the Spartans come in for the foul. Both teams officially in the bonus. I can put that up there. Minute and a half to go. Sullivan with it back near the logo. Just trying to dribble out as much clock as the Spartans will let her, as we got a whistle, a foul called on Nelson. And that will send the Cyclones back to the line here with a 10-point lead. Good ball game here we've seen from both sides here. Two teams that have kind of struggled a little bit here this season, but all that being said, you've seen a lot of good fight here from both sides, especially from the Spartans, who were down 10 early. First one no good. That one kissed every side of the rim for Josie Hodges and rattles home. But again, you're seeing fight here from the Spartans team, which is certainly a good thing. Kleindentz gets in close, puts it up, no good. Kleindentz had a really good game inside here, I think. 1:10 to go, as we got to whistle another foul call. That one on Lily Griffiths. And we'll continue to play the foul game. Second foul on Lily Griffiths. 58-47 our score. Madeline Sullivan looking to add on to her impressive night here. 25 points, missed the first. 1:08 to go, as that one goes in. Sullivan now with 26. As we get a whistle, substitution. Jules Krebs back into the ball game here for the Spartans. 59-47, a 12-point lead. Again, 12 points has been the biggest lead here in the ball game for either side, as that shot's in, no good. Trinity Williams, though, forcing the foul, and that will send Williams to the line with 58.7 seconds to go. But again, in a game like this where you're seeing, again, both very young rosters, I mean, between the two sides, only one senior between both rosters, as checking out of the ball game is number 21, Peyton McGrew. Haley Hendricks into the game, the junior. But you see a lot of these players are going to be back on the floor next year. Got some good playing time here in their earlier years of high school. So you're going to see these teams, I think, be quite competitive next year. Even though this year's been a tough year for them, you're going to see some fights next year with these teams out on the floor. Trinity Williams, second free throw is on the way and good. She's got one of two from the line, makes it 59-48. We got 52 seconds to go. Another whistle and a foul called. That'll be a foul on Jules Krebs, her fourth. And still trying to play the fouling game here. Madeline Sullivan will go to the line here. Corey Schwartz, who we hope to talk to here post-game here today. 52.6 seconds to go. Sullivan gets that one to go. 27 points for Madeline Sullivan. 60-48. Cyclones with the lead. And that one's up and good. 61-48, biggest lead of the ball game here for the Cyclones. 2 for 2 from the line. Into the corner it goes. Swings it back up top. That one intercepted. Here comes Josie Hodges the other way. Takes it all the way to the basket. Missed the layup. Sullivan, though, gets it back. And she'll try to dribble out as much clock. It looks like the Spartans may be A-okay with letting this one go. 30 seconds to go. And it does look like they have stepped back here and are going to let the Cyclones play some keep away here. 20 seconds to go. I spoke too soon. Whistling a foul. Miley Chenoweth. Her second. That'll send Hodges to the line. I think that was the case of Abby Nelson just didn't want to foul out on senior night. So she was the one out there guarding. She wasn't going to commit the foul. And then when they got it to the right side, they were able to pick up the foul with Miley Chenoweth. First one, no good. One more. Mason Shipman into the ball game here for the last 16.8 seconds to go. Also into the ball game, number 20, Addie Stanberry. And to the line one more time here, Josie Hodges. Missed the first, gets the second, however. Hodges with a dozen. 62-48 the score. And the Spartans will bring it across the timeline here. Abby Nelson in her senior night. Gonna dribble out the clock as the Spartans again gave it a good fight. They fell down 14-4. A deep three from the logo. Nearly got that one to go. That would have been a good send-off here on senior night for Abby Nelson. Can't get it to go, however. Final score of this one, 62-48, the final score, as the Cyclones pick up the victory here at Bushnell-Prairie City High School. What a ball game, though. Again, the Spartans fell down 14-4 early in this one. Certainly could have just packed it up and said, you know what, not our day. That was not the case. They actually came back and they managed to take a 2-point lead at one point here in this ball game. But the Cyclones were just too much, as the Cyclones ended up getting the job done, hanging on as a good back and forth we saw between the two sides. I mean, this game, you saw a lot of threes in this one. Madeline Sullivan finishing with 27 points for West Prairie. 7 threes in the ball game for Madeline Sullivan, who just put on a show, a shooting clinic here tonight for West Prairie. She leads all scorers there with 27, 12 points for Josie Hodges, 10 points for Peyton McGrew, 11 points for Madison McClure. So only 4 players scoring for West Prairie. However, all of them were in double figures, and that was enough to get the job done for the Cyclones. For Bushnell-Prairie City, number of players scoring. Leading scorer in this one is Jules Krebs. She had 13 points here in the ball game. 12 points in the game for Abby Nelson, 10 points for Justice Kleindentz, who I thought played a really good game in her limited time out there. She had to deal with some foul trouble here in this ball game, but boy, I thought she played really, really well here today. Kleindentz, though, with 10 points. So 3 players in double figures for the Spartans, and that is certainly some good news there. Again, for these young players, a lot of these players are coming back next year, so getting some good time and able to put in some good minutes and get some nice shots up for the Spartans. Jersey Jones had 7 points here tonight, 2 points for Miley Chenoweth, 2 points for Trinity Williams, and 2 points for Kendall McCleary, as that is a final look down of the scoring breakdown for the Spartans, both sides actually. As we are now joined by the head coach of the Bushnell-Prairie City Spartans, that would be Corey Schwartz joining us. Corey, senior night here tonight. You got the one senior out there here this season. Not the result you would have wanted, but a lot of fight I saw from your girls here tonight. You guys fell down early, 14-4, but then battled back, even took the lead on a couple of occasions. And that was certainly, I thought, a very impressive effort from your girls there tonight, not letting this game get out of hand.
No, I appreciate it. You know, the first time we played them in West Prairie, you know, they had the electric crowd. They had their stadium. There wasn't an open seat in their crowd, and they just came out and they showed up and played really well. So we wanted to come out this week and this time and you know just show them how we actually play, because the last time we played them, you know, that we didn't stay true to ourselves and we kind of got out of pocket. And you know, I was happy to see us get back to ourselves, and you know, this 3-game stretch we had was awesome, and I'm super proud of them.
Yeah, certainly finishing the season on a good note there, and you like to see that, especially when you've got so many of these girls coming back. Yeah, you had Abby, the one senior here tonight.
Yep.
But you have a lot of these girls coming back, getting some good minutes in their younger years. A game like this, a fight it out, grind it out kind of ball game here, that's going to go a long way for the future of your program.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, when Abby's sitting on the bench, you know, I give her a little break. I look on the court and I see only freshmen and sophomores. So, you know, I kind of got to remind myself that, you know, they are young, and, you know, I can't wait to see what they're made of, you know, when they become juniors and seniors. And like you said, you know, we don't have the you know, the highest numbers, but we've got the girls that can run the floor. So.
Yeah, certainly do, as we're talking to the head coach of the Bushnell-Prairie City Spartans, Corey Schwartz, here on TSSR. And, you know, let's talk a little bit about your one senior here, Abby Nelson, obviously playing one of her final games here on this court. What has she meant to your program here, leading this younger team here, being, you know, that player out there as the only senior, kind of taking that leadership role here this season?
Yeah, you know, Abby, she watches, lives, and breathes basketball. You know, she watches NBA, she watches WNBA. She's all about basketball. Basketball is her sport, and you know, having her all 4 years was just an incredible thing to have. You know, especially, you know, because she's just been such a leader for me. You know, whether she was on, you know, JV as a freshman, sophomore, coming up, you know, being a varsity player as a junior and senior, and you know, just having that mentality of, you know, having that senior that, you know, pushes the other girls to enjoy the sport and to come out and play their hardest, because she cares about the sport so much is an amazing thing. And you know, she will be missed so much. She brings so much to this team. She brings a lot of energy. You know, she's a great guard. You know, and I just couldn't be more proud of having her.
And she finished with 12 points there on senior night. Almost hit that one there from the logo as time expired. I think that would have blew the roof off this place.
Yeah, she's been bothering me to hit that half court shot all year, and you know, every time I'm like, yeah, absolutely not. And you know, this was one of the times I was like, all right, we'll let it go. So I was glad she got what she wanted, and yeah, I'm glad she ended with a smile on her face.
She gave it a good look. I think everybody got a good smile on their face there after that one. Once again, talking to the head coach of the Bushnell-Prairie City Spartans, Corey Schwartz here. Somebody I thought who had a pretty good game here tonight, even though she kind of dealt with a little bit of foul trouble here, was Justice Kleindentz. She was really rebounding the ball super well, and again, she had to deal with the foul trouble, but again, that comes with youth.
Yeah.
And in her short time that she was out there on the floor, she really impressed me here, getting so many extra possessions there. Offensive rebounding was a plus for her tonight.
Yeah, she works her butt off, and you know, she's those ones that, she's an undersized, you know, post. She's not very tall, and so seeing her get the rebounds and the offensive rebounds she gets is just awesome to see. She's really putting in the work. She's a really strong player. You know, she's going to give you 100% every time she's out there. So yeah, that it did hurt us, you know, when she got 3 fouls early in the, you know, the first half. And I told her, hey, you know, I'm probably going to have to sit you the most of this first half because I'm going to need you the second half. And she did a great job coming out the second half, not coming out cold. She came out, you know, ready to go. And you know, I don't know if she followed the second half, so that was good to see.
Yeah, very good to see that. And, you know, for all these young players that you have out here, again, not the deepest roster, only 8 players, but when you look at it here, you look at the stat sheet, 7 of them scored here. So even though they're young, they're able to put in good minutes and good baskets for you guys.
Absolutely. Yeah, they do a great job at playing together. And, you know, it took us a while, you know, getting used to playing with each other because a lot of us are coming from different places. I had 2 new girls this year, so it was just kind of all of us trying to figure it out, you know, each other's tempo. And once we figured that out, it's been real good for us.
He's the head coach of the Bushnell-Prairie City Spartans, Corey Schwartz, joining us here. Coach, appreciate the time.
Absolutely.
Again, not the result you would have liked to see, but, hey, you guys are showing progress here as the season's wound down, and we've enjoyed watching it here on TSSR. So thank you so much for the time.
Hey, thank you for everything you guys do. Always love seeing you guys up here, so thank you.
Absolutely. Again, he's the head coach of the Bushnell-Prairie City Spartans, Corey Schwartz, joining us here on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH. That's going to wrap it up for us here from Bushnell-Prairie City High School. Once again, the final score, 62-48, the final score. The Cyclones of West Prairie getting the win here tonight on senior night. Abby Nelson, the one senior for Bushnell-Prairie City, did finish with 12 points. A very good showing for her on one of her final games here on this floor. So with that being said, for our wonderful crew here and the folks here at Bushnell-Prairie City High School, my name's Wyatt Reed. It's been a pleasure broadcasting this one. 62-48 again, the final score. We got more basketball coming up this week here on TSSR. Keep an eye open. Got a lot of basketball as the season winding down, the playoffs right around the corner, and we'll have it all for you here, right here on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.